Duskhaven is done for. This isn't clickbait or just a doomsday prediction hoping to create a shock effect, but something which has been announced just recently by the Duskhaven team themselves. Within a month, by the first week of August, the current Duskhaven Vanilla Plus realm will shut down and all characters will be erased. Yes, you heard that right. I guess it was inevitable, and the writing has been on the wall for a while. Even though Duskhaven has been bleeding players for months now, and the current population hovered only in the double digits whenever I play, I still had high hopes for the future of this realm, as evidenced by some of my previous videos, because I believed in the project. It appears the Duskhaven staff took a different view of things, and instead of polishing their current realm and hoping players would return, they've decided to shut down Duskhaven and relaunch it around the beginning of November. They'll be transferring to a Duskforge core, a new open source core, a joint venture between Duskhaven and another private server collective, Forged. Apparently, the core of Duskhaven was just way too buggy to continue, with all the custom changes and so on. Before we get on to my personal opinion about this whole ordeal, let's go over what this Duskhaven relaunch will entail, as they've explained in a Q&A on their Discord. Everyone starts anew, but several features of Duskhaven will remain, in addition to new changes. Existing custom dungeons and raids will remain, with new ones added as well. Account-wide systems, so mounts, titles, achievements, reputation, and so on. A talent system based on Dragonflight's UI. Custom classes such as the Tinker and Monk won't be tied to existing classes anymore, they'll have their own talent trees. They'll also receive an overhaul and/or redesign of their kit, which could be a good thing or a bad thing, as I think class design is one of the main things Duskhaven got right. Every custom class feels fun and strong to play. Worgen and Goblin races, with potentially many more, and other class race combinations. The Mythic Plus system will be improved, with higher level keys, improved rewards, and a more competitive and rewarding experience, which means their loot should match that of current raid tiers. An actual transmog system. Professions will receive a massive overhaul, similar to their status in Dragonflight. Custom dungeons and additional world content will be added to enhance the leveling experience. The experience rate while leveling will be flexible, and players will be able to choose their rate. Random changes such as Cataclysm haste system, combo points being on yourself, not on your target, and hunters using focus. There will be more than one developer, with a staff of 15 to 20 people, and content being properly tested before its release. Wow, what a concept. Alright, that's about it regarding the main announcement. How do I feel about this? Well, it's a slap in the face to anyone still playing, to the loyal player base. All the work we've put into our characters, all of it will be tossed out. I, and plenty of others, have been doing dungeons and raids on a regular basis, when we can. Even the boring Midsummer boss, saving up adventurer's seals in order to get some upgrades on multiple characters. But to what end?
To what end?
This turned out to be a massive waste of time, and I'm frankly really disappointed, although I fully understand the reasoning behind it. I loved Duskhaven. Despite its many flaws, I think it was a great realm, really fun to play, with so much custom stuff and smooth gameplay, the bugs notwithstanding. I really enjoyed my time there, and it saddened me to see the recent decline in population. Well, I even created a YouTube channel just so I can talk about it and persuade other people to come play here as well. Duskhaven team has said they'll do something for veteran players, some sort of title or tabard or other trivial nonsense, but fuck that. Apparently the characters cannot be copied over due to technical restrictions, which is a shame, but I totally understand it. However, there are some ways to not completely screw over dedicated players and actually make their time spent here mean something. Carry over all the currency that's on an account. This means gold, honor, tier tokens, adventurer seals, transmog tokens, and so on. And give it to whatever character players create on the new realm. Maybe not on a one-to-one basis, or even spread out across content phases or across characters. That way, sure, there is still plenty of waste, but at least our tedious grinding wouldn't have been for nothing. Allow players to capture their gear sets, for example through a screenshot or via a GM, and have this transfer to the new realm, where you can access your previous gear once you hit 60 again and the appropriate content patch gets unlocked. But I guess that would defeat the purpose of starting anew, and it sounds like a lot of work. Yes, I realize neither of these is realistic, and there's no way they'll be implemented. I'm sure more intelligent ways of carrying over some of our stuff exist. Let me know in the comments below if you've got an idea. On the other hand, I do like the concept of a completely fresh Duskhaven, because I really love the core gameplay, and a fresh release will draw in many players, and this will mean there will be at least a few months of plenty of people for raids and dungeons, as long as the Duskhaven team doesn't stray too far from its core and alienate the core base. As a content creator, this will also give me ideas and an audience for new videos, so I guess there's that. However, I don't like a few of the proposed changes, such as Dragonflight's UI talent system or replacing hidden expertise with something else. I'm not a #no changes guy, far from it, but this could easily go too far. It sounds like they're planning to really overhaul a lot of things, so my fear is that they'll break what makes Duskhaven so uniquely fun, and create something that is way too much like retail World of Warcraft. Something I personally really dislike. That's the reason I play on private Vanilla Plus servers. I'll probably still play on the new realm, if it turns out to be true to Duskhaven's legacy, but with way less dedication and lower expectations. And I'll definitely be looking at other projects in the meantime. Do I have any faith left in the Duskhaven team? Yes, but I'm not going to lie, this complete shutdown has really made a dent in it. They stated this will be the last time Duskhaven will ever reset, but words are cheap. It's fully possible that in the future, there will be another reason for it to shut down once again, despite assurances to the contrary. Do I believe they'll improve upon what we have now? If this were Blizzard making such a statement, it'd be a resounding no, but I do believe the developers of Duskhaven have what it takes to make a really solid game, as long as they don't go too far, are transparent with proposed changes, and involve the community.
To you, the people.
There will be a PTR for the new realm, which I'll almost definitely check out to see if it's worth our time. One final note, which hopefully makes it to the developers' ears: lift the ban on multi-boxing on the new realm. Perhaps only during leveling, for the first few months, or only for veteran players with currently multiple level 60s. I like playing multiple characters, and as a content creator it's even mandatory, but I don't want to level 10 characters to 60 again, one by one. Sure, I enjoy leveling and it's pretty fast on Duskhaven, but that is just too much. Allow people to play 2 or 3 characters at the same time while they're leveling up, and you'll greatly increase the amount of available players at 60 to join raids and dungeons, both because they won't be busy leveling their end alt, and they'll want to gear up their 60s. How can that be a bad thing? Anyway, that's about all I've got for now. I'll probably do one more update video in a few weeks' time, covering the final custom event and other updates, but after that I'm done with Duskhaven for now, not by choice. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm genuinely interested to hear how the community feels about this. Will you try out the new realm, or have you finally had enough? Thank you all so much for watching, and maybe see you in the next video.